Hey YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Today we're going to go over the Madden NFL 22 franchise edition through the Madden NFL 22 beta through PS5. So we're not going to break down like every little small thing, but I'm going to pretty much say a lot of it, at least 80% of it. So when you log in the game, you're not really able to see anything like an intro. You're not able to see the Lamar Jackson stuff. Because last year they had a whole intro with Lamar Jackson. You're not able to see that. They have not made it yet, or it's not public yet. The main menu is the exact same, a little bit more cleaner. Like it looks different, but it's the same layout. Those boxes, Ultimate Team, Exhibition, okay, franchise. You click franchise, and then creating the franchise, loading the franchise, saving the franchise, same exact layout. You then create the franchise. You then hit start. Start season. You hit start season. Right now, regs is only available. You can't do fantasy drafts right now. Okay, so I picked the Browns. Okay, I would say all the overalls, but the players aren't accurate. It's the beta. And I know people might say, like, hey, Matt, still tell us. Still tell us the overalls of everybody because it's probably still accurate. That's wrong. Because Jadeveon Clowney is a 56 overall, and just a lot of people are just super low or super high than they should be. So there's no way these are the real overalls. It's just kind of like mainly everybody is just kind of where they should be, but you see some outliers that are pretty bad, and it's not accurate. The highest overall team, though, is Dallas at an 82 overall. Cleveland's an 80. San Fran's an 81. Chiefs are an 80. It kind of just shows you. Like, back then, we had, 90 overall teams. Now we're in the low 8. What? So you can tell everything's just dimmed down a little bit. So once you go in the franchise, I'm the Browns regs. I'm a huge Browns fan. You go in the league tab. You have home, news, league, options, and that's all through RB. So options is pretty much the exact same: settings, user teams, transfer commissions, retired, demand release, members. The settings are different this year. You have some new settings. You can turn off the staff points pre-order bonus. I don't know why they did a pre-order bonus for the staff points. Like most online franchises, unless everybody's pre-ordering it and everybody gets the staff points, nobody's gonna have the staff points on for the it's gonna be on. Like, you can utilize staff points because you can gain staff points through in-game content, but you're not able to pre-order. There's a setting to turn that off. Okay. There's also a setting to make relocation for pretty much anything. And there's more cities this year, so it's not just the Monarchs and where they were last year. There are more options. We then go over to the league. They have a way better schedule layout. So instead of clicking schedule and you have to scroll through, like a list, you now have a consolidated, condensed. You have a condensed schedule. It's like a 2x8 row boxes of every single game, and it shows the two logos of the team and their records below it. So it's a very, very, I can't show it, but it's a very nice schedule layout under the league tab. You don't gotta press schedule and then it pops up. You can literally just see the schedule. Again, you'll load in franchise. You go over to the league tab. Their tabs are LBRB. You go to the league tab, the schedule already pops up for week to week. Preseason all the way through the postseason schedule. It will show who's home. It will show the team icons. Relocated, not relocated. Browns play Jacksonville, 0-0, Jacksonville logo, and this is JAX at Cleveland. Okay, Browns logo 0-0. Also under the league tab, you can see the top performers, aka the players of the week, the players of the week before. So you're able to see the players of the week without having to press it. Before, you have to press weekly, like you have to go under like stats and awards, press it, press weekly, and then it'll pop up. This already pops up under the under the league tab. There is an X Factor database. We have checked that. There are no new X Factors at this time. However, that will change for sure, knowing EA. And if there's not any new abilities, that's pretty bad. I mean, you should have at least some new ones. Last year was Truz, etc. You can press league transactions, league history, stats and awards, and league history are the exact same, but there's not really much you could have changed there anyway. So that's options, that's league. We now go, thanks, Mom. Okay. We now go to news, okay? So news is pretty dry. We see the cheesy tweets, Matt Miller, Mark Stuttereth. Wish I had more detail, but look out for Washington to make a move soon. Hashtag rumor. It's just tweets just to make the game fun. They're not real. There's also a news tab that will do like actual transactions. So like right here, left guard Vera Tucker is injured. Jets announce, and then I'll do there's a wow. This is so cool. This is actually way different. Actually, my bad. Tweets are the exact same. The news is different. There's a headline and then a little synopsis. So you can like scroll down and like once it's highlighted, it will literally go ahead and give a little synopsis. So here's the headline: Left guard Vera Tucker injured. Jets announce. And here's a synopsis. Jets first round rookie left guard Elijah Tucker could be out for a significant time per team sources. Okay, obviously it's true. And then we go down. What's in a number? That's the headline. Oh, what's this? We see the synopsis. Buda Baker, Darius Slay, Pat Pete, and other stars will be rocking single-digit jersey numbers in light of the NFL's updated uniform rules. So you can literally change as well. Once you have the news highlighted, you can filter the news to draft, latest, last week. There's also a news tab. So there's three tabs. There's three little like things in the news tab. There's news, there's Twitter, and then there's snapshots. And you can see screenshots of your team like from the previous week, from the whole season. Last but not least, we have the home tab. This is where you do everything. And this is where the bulk of the video is. There's a weekly strategy tab. Under this weekly strategy tab, you will put a defensive game plan, offensive game plan, and team profile to then do weekly training. It is way better than before. You then hit choose defensive game plan focus, and you can pick one of these options. Contain quarterback scramble, defend short pass, defend deep pass, defend medium pass, defend outside run, defend inside run. And then it also explains what each thing is. So a medium pass is 10 to 20, short pass under 10, and then 20 plus yards is deep passing. This is huge. You are now able to, especially for online franchise, because, this video is mainly for online franchise. Offline franchise is very similar, but online franchise, if you're playing that one guy, Joe Mo Flo, I'm just saying a name, we'll say you're playing LeBron James. If LeBron James always does short check down passes, that's all they can do, you can then defend short pass, and then you get some boosts. Improve man coverage, improve zone coverage, better play rec, increase pass rush moves when you're in short pass play counters that, for play, hard flats. When you're in hard flats, you'll get those boosts, okay? Also, you get stats on the screen of your opponent's tendencies. So when you are doing the, week-to-week stuff, you're able to see, okay, I have no idea what my opponent does. Let me see their tendencies. Okay, I see they pass this percentage of the time. I see that they do this percent of the time. So that was there last year, but you can still utilize that more than ever in this year's game. So you also have a thing called player health. Full pads, half pads. If you want your opponent to do full pad, or your players to do full pads, you get the full XP, you get the full boost, but you have a higher injury chance and a more fatigue rate. So your players could get injured in practice this year, which is pretty cool. It's sad but cool because it's realistic. You then hit continue for the offensive game plan. Here's the offensive game plan. Blitz counter, throw it deep, run inside, throw it medium, run outside, throw it short. You get boosts such as, if you're doing short, you get short accuracy, short route running, catching traffic, improved pass blocking. If I want to throw it deep, okay, you get more effective throw under pressure, better deep route running, increased quarterback accuracy. If I had to choose one, though, that throw short looks pretty good. Pass blocking, catching traffic, and then short route running, short accuracy. Pretty dang cool. Anything 10 yards or under. 10 yards, within 10 yards are most of your passes. But throw it medium is probably pretty cool, too. Actually, I'm going to do this one. You still get pass blocking and catching traffic, and then you get the medium route running, quarterback accuracy medium. 10, 20 yards is the main route running for receivers. Blitz counter will help you versus catching, pass blocking, short route running, throw under pressure. Once you choose what you want for your two game plans, your team profile, you then can create a weekly goal. You can choose from allow less than 2 passing touchdowns, throw 2+ touchdowns, get 1 interception. I mean, some of these are pretty dang easy, right? But especially for, like some of these are off of like real NFL stats, but like right here, 350 pass yards, recover 3 fumbles. Why would you choose that one? It's all the same points. I would just do 1 interception. That seems pretty easy to me, especially in an online franchise. So 1 interception, you get 8 franchise points if you get that. And you can set that game plan goal every week to get more points, okay? And then you can still choose 3 focus players. And then it also shows you a full report. A full report tells you pretty much what you call on different situations. 3rd and short, you've been doing this. 2nd and long, this is your tendencies. It also shows you your defense rank, offense rank, and then your ranks for your offense scoring, defense scoring, yards per game. It shows that under your training tab, not under your stats and awards tab in previous years, where you had to scroll and see everybody's rank. You can see your rank easily just by going through the training tab. You can also free practice still. But you can see right here, I don't got to go through, click this, click that, scroll through, filter this, go to corners. I can see right here my team stats, my rankings. The next biggest thing and the last thing we're going to go over pretty much is all the staff stuff. The staff stuff is way better. You have a franchise staff of an O coordinator, D coordinator, head coach, and player personnel. Player personnel is just things that have to do with like team boosts. If I click on that, I can select a game day goal. Shut out opponent, that's really hard. Blowout, win by 17 plus. Score 5 touchdowns. Don't lose a turnover battle. Don't allow a sack. Allow less than 200 yards. It's all a general stuff for the game. Never reach 4th down. That's almost impossible. These are tough. Now, I don't know if you choose one week, can you choose it again next week? I don't know that. We'll find out, okay? But you go to D coordinator, the D coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the team personnel. Everyone has a goal, but you can't choose the same goals. So the head coach is blowout, win by 17 plus points. The O coordinator right now is no turnovers. The D coordinator is recover 2 fumbles. And the player personnel is, we'll just say, I don't have one right now, but we'll just say, you know, get a pick six, right? That's one of them. So, and then you have player trees, or talent trees. Talent trees, you have to use staff points to unlock, and you can go through the list. So for head coach, as I go down the list, okay, player growth, okay, decrease multi-week injury recover time, increase XP for free safeties by 10% in training. And you go all the way down the bottom for some of the best ones. All players on your team have scheme fits during training. Slow ratings regression for 1 season for 1 position. So you're able to actually have it. You are able to have it where you can choose 1 position, and that position, not 1 player, 1 position, that position will not regress pretty much for that season. Really OP for an old player that will regress. You can reveal a hidden dev for right away. I mean, you can already see it through a glitch. If you hit edit player, you can see it already. However, if it's superstar dev, you might be able to get the abilities right away, so that will actually be worth it. Like week 1, you can already get acrobat or whatever, or you can get edge threat, right away. You can get a additional focus player for training. You can reset a talent tree to then get more rewards again and stack them. Pretty much like player personnel. So offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, it's exactly what you would think. Okay? +1 pursuit for all corners. +1 tackle for all free safeties. +1 press for all corners. Offensive coordinators, I go all the way down. +5 catching for wide receivers, but that's the last tier. So you get all these boosts that will boost overall for your team. So you better have good coordinators, good coaching staffs on your team. Player personnel boosts. Increase the likelihood of halfbacks signing through free agency. We had these last year, just in a different format. Increase the likelihood of quarterbacks signing through free agency. Unlock a player in re-signing who is not in. Ooh, this is actually good. Somebody who said, I'm not interested, I'm going to try free agency, you can have 1 more chance through the unlocker ability. Okay, let's go over here to trades. So this is more through CPU, but reduce the cost of trading. That's all through CPU. Trading can be, if you are already finessing the CPU in trades, you now have way better trade boosts now. Increase XP, wait, hold on. Let me go back to the trading one. Non-X Factor user players will be valued 1 dev trait higher than the actual trade value. See, some of these things are too OP, so hopefully the staff points, but see, here's the thing. If you're in an online franchise, which I will be next year with Julian Bull, everyone else, it's going to be equal. Everybody's getting the same stuff. But versus CPU, staff points may be OP. Because staff points affect you for boosts, but is the CPU getting those boosts? I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm going to now play a game, and I'm going to skip training. I'm going to see if the intro changed at all. We'll turn the volume up.
It's Madden NFL 22, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jags and the Browns, and it's coming up next. Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in the city named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. This was the scene
Okay, so what I see in the intro is I see a lot of better things. Like I saw a new tunnel entrance where Baker Mayfield came out of the huddle, or he came out of the tunnel, and like everyone was watching him or whatever. I saw a team huddle break, on the sidelines. I saw Baker Mayfield giving a pep speech to the team. Next gen stats pop up on the screen and say, this team is like doing really great on third down or whatever. This team has more interceptions in the whole league. Like next gen stats just pop up randomly. It's because last year it was like, what a throw, like it was gameplay. It was gameplay next gen stats. The scoreboard also changed. Okay, so the scoreboard looks way more cleaner. Okay, way more, like the font changed. So I'm gonna wrap the video up right now, but in general, I hope this video. Oh, by the way, the quarterback intros, same. They didn't change the quarterback intros. It's still like, and here he comes on the field, Baker Mayfield. Like it's still the same for the quarterback intros. The pause menu's a little bit cleaner, like way different. Good news: when you pause the game in franchise, you can see your goals as a reminder. Okay, so you can see your goals that you put for your coordinators and your player personnel. Bye, guys. Take care. And like I said, the next gen stats seems a lot different this year for the better. Hopefully, this video helped. I can't show you anything. This is the best I could have done. Bye, guys. Take care.